Hey guys, welcome to an episode with me, Chef Masha Kasha. Follow me on Instagram and subscribe to my channel on YouTube. So today we're going to talk a little bit about different types of oils and things that you can find in your pantry and when to use what. So I'm going to start off with a pretty basic coconut oil. Coconut oil is a really good oil to use if you are trying to make a vegetarian or a vegan dish. You need that high smoke point to saute something, and you don't want to use your like canola or vegetable oil. So this is a better option. You can kind of see it is hard, right? So just kind of be aware that it's not going to melt unless you live in a hot environment, but pretty standard, pretty great to use. Now, to a comparator to that, if you don't want to use coconut oil, you can use either clarified butter, ghee. This is a flavored kind. This is typically used for Ethiopian dishes, but you can use ghee for Indian cooking, or at any point that you want to use butter. Remember, butter is not actually a really good thing to cook with because it can like break, it can smoke, so you want to be mindful. But something like a ghee or clarified butter works really well. If you want to go a little bit more fatty and animal fat, I really recommend duck fat. This is rendered duck fat. I was cooking duck at some point and there's just a lot of fat that came off. So here's my jar of fat. I use it whenever I want to have a little bit of like umphiness and flavor. I can put it in the jar. It's going to stay at room temperature. It's going to be fine. If you're cooking something that, some like Asian dishes, I'd recommend like peanut oil. I would say with the exception maybe like Japanese dishes. Peanut oil is pretty good if you want that little peanutty flavor. It's high smoke points, pretty solid, workhorse, but it does give you a bit more of that nutty flavor. So if you're looking to make a basic dish, right, where you don't really want to impart a lot of flavor, this is not a good oil to use. So use this with something that can handle a lot of flavor. Mustard oil, use it very sparingly. This is used for some Indian dishes. Again, use this very sparingly. It has a very strong taste, but there are dishes that call for this, and you cannot substitute it with anything else. Mind you, if you can notice, all of my oils are in glassware. There's a reason for that. Oils leach into plastic. Plastic leaches into your oils. So when you pick up an oil, make sure that you keep it in a glass jar. If you have it in the plastic and it's been sitting there, guess what? That plastic is leaching into your oils. So go on Amazon, get yourself a couple of jars. They're great. And my favorite oil is a mixed oil. It's a vegetable oil. Literally use it with anything and everything. When I need high horse, mind you, I'm kind of running out, so I need to refill it. Great high smoke point, and it's pretty phenomenal to cook with. Now, I don't use canola oil, so I use a blend of oils. So yeah. I hope you noticed that I didn't have any olive oil. I do not cook with olive oil. Olive oil has a low smoke point. It will burn on your pan. Now, great to season. Maybe a dash in your sauce, but I do not cook with olive oil. So you want to make sure that whatever you do, you cook with the oil that is appropriate, so you don't burn off your oil and then burn your food. Anyway, well, thank you so much for joining. It's been a pleasure. Again, my name is Chef Masha Kasha. Follow me on Instagram and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am starting my cooking journey, and it's been a pleasure. Have a good day.